Education is key to success. We haven't taught up anything. Each one have to teach one. Must bomb the one. We haven't taught us. Each one got to teach one. Let's learn from one another. Let's go.
Dumelang, welcome to Each One Teach One. Nna ke nna Pula wa Hamatsaong. Hangata re tseba ele bana ba banana ba ileng gore bana le di issues tsa low self-esteem le tsela e ba shebahalang ka yona. Re sa elele gore le ba bana ba bashimane go fela jwalo. Ka jeno Mpumi wa mona Dobsonville le ena o lwantshana le taba ya tsela e a iponang ka teng le tsela e lefatshe le mmonang ka teng. Dikgogahano tseo tse ka hareng go yena ka jeno di mo baketse mabadi a tibileng.
Molweni igama lami Mpumi Molefi ngibuye Dobsonville. I own the rights to my own fate. Obu bubomi bami. I was raised by both my parents, my father and my mother. So my father and my mother, let me start with that. They what you call in islungu idols, the idols. So I look up to them because bona banfundisa uzithanda. So kubo, what they always taught me from a young age was self-love and how to feel worthy, because society namhlanje is really focused on abantu babe perfect and all of that. But my family just, especially my mom and dad, they raised me however I am, that's perfect enough, and I shouldn't even change for the world. So yeah, my memories are very vague, like as good clear, but I remember when I was around 5 or 6 years now. So into the comic books, and I used to read a lot. Like I was very antisocial, like I just didn't like mixing with other people, not because of me hating people or whatever, but into enjoy a company, like in company.
And the father was also quiet. Mpumi sithethe ayi mama ndiright proud binhlulu Mpumi ngoba bengabe siyekhaya sivakashile Mpumi uyangena Mphume naye semaphathini sekhaya so sihlala Mpumi yahamba yaphuma Mpumi hayi mama mina egula asikagule nje.
And abanye abantu babuza uba hayi wena uyazithandela uhlale koneni one. I tried socializing, I tried going up to the people like ninjani. But xa ufika, like I'm saying, being an introvert is not easy. Xa ufika kubo, when you're supposed to speak, akukho mazwi aphumayo at all. So you're just alone. You get there and you're like, Molo Sisunjani, and then nothing comes after that. And abantu bathi are weird because why would you come up to me and not say anything? So abantwana base primary kuye high school, they're very cruel, they're not nice, they're evil. So abanye bayafika kuwe without having to consider your feelings, yo, you're not wanted here, just move, slides, go hang somewhere else where weird people hang. Like at that point, I just hated myself completely. How I looked, how my body was, how my face was, how I thought. And I want to those are girl problems. Like I'm a cheater, don't face like ezo.
I think Mpumi khulele emantombazaneni too much, ne? And khuleke emantombazana makebona bekane competition kakhulu nalo amlandelayo uAyanda. So into le ngathi yamcikilisa phansi.
So now decide ba by one from that point on, moving forward basically. So at the stage, so that imaginary friends. So I created a world for myself because the real world wasn't. The creation process was really funny because it was like a factory, like a big factory where I created people. That's where I got to filter personalities. I got to, how do I put this? I got to give, I was playing God basically, but with like a young God of my own, my small world. So I was like, I'm going to create them. All of them are going to have this and this personality, this personality. I started to like personalities as a 5. So there was like 4 guys and then 1 girl, because I was like, "Hey man, where's the equality in this? Let's just bring in a girl too." We wanted to bring the balance. Although I'm a guy, God do I care, I was like, a girl is necessary just to keep the calm. And then I used to speak at some points in time. To confirm Babantu Lento Viteto weird is true. I used to find myself speaking alone, conversing. Like I'd have a conversation, ask myself a question, did Pina this pendula one? Instead, Bendino Guya end down very private and then have like deep conversations. That's where like I'd start speaking. Toban this is ye Cameron. And then I start speaking like this, but I just was loud speaking like that. I was just to keep it minimum because yeah, I knew, but in a way it's not normal, it's not supposed to be happening, but it was comfortable for me. So because it be satisfied and it is a happy about. So it was really amazing though, because Ababantun ba creative they didn't understand, like they knew me in and out, and I knew no one would backstab me. So a group, everyone had the groups zabo, so Tina's community here too, and no one's gonna come in, no one's gonna go out. It's just that I'm God though. All of you have to know that I am God, I'm playing God. And then I moved to another school, grade 10. So kwesi sikolo esisicha kwaba ne drama ke where 2 school kids were murdered by 2 other learners who were male. So the males murdered the females. It was nice.
Abantwana aba late bebehamba bayothandaza esigangeni using black candles, and then they were forcing others abangathandazi abangangenanga kwiqembu labo babathathe bahambe nabo bayothandaza nabo, and then befike lapha ya kufanele kuxheliwe bekhona igazi, and then someone must die.
Because you're looking out for yourself, you're watching your back all this time, like
so ya disturb, and I'm disturbed because in SCM, student Christian movement, so maybe competition for you. Angithi yena bekathi hayi yena bekabhizi moyesu bona ibhizi uthandaza entabe bahamba uthandaza esigangeni entabeni, and then yena enzoto uzavambelana naye.
So I hated myself to the point where I was like, I just need to die. There's nothing that I'm living for. I'm worthless now. This is not on. I did life. As much as I love my family, my mother, my father, my siblings, and extended family, but I don't want to do this.
I think that time when that thing is suicidal, because it's going on for friends, Mpumi katholakali and Mpumi ubhala inote ukuthi bangabi worried ngaye, it's okay. And then that's where I saw Mpumi suicidal thoughts.
If values how my family raised me, they started drowning. Zaqala zasinka ke zabe disappear, because now it was all in my head and I was just fighting myself. I didn't love myself. It was really deep. With that going on, me going back to being sad, like gradually and slowly, my father passed away that very same year. That was deep. I felt like I couldn't go on, I couldn't progress, because what I thought I was making improvement, because I was like, I'm going to take a life differently, I'm going to be social and all of that. But I was actually moving 10 steps back by not doing so well at school, and so it led to me becoming sad. So I was like, okay, I'm stupid now, like dumber, and I'm still ugly. So life is just not taking a turn for the right things or for the positive things. So yeah, when he passed away, that was really deep. So in my head, it was a thing of, I felt like my parents are gonna live like forever, because like I'm saying, baby's idols, so it's like they're gonna live forever. But when he passed away, so like it was devastating. It took me back because it made everything worse academically. So I was withdrawn. Socially, it was bad. Academically, it was bad. So I just, at that point in time, I was like, I'm done with life. I don't want to like live at all. Like it's just, it got that deep. And then, sorry.
Let's learn from one another.
Mpumi o ihloile go se ikamohela ga hae go amile dikarolo kaofela tsa bophelo ba hae go tshwana le ba bang ba bashanyana ba ba iponang ba le babi ene ba inyonyang ebile leeto go yena go batlisisa le go ipotsa re ana ka le leng la letsatsi o tla gona go isheba a bona se lefase le se bonang pele sadness ena ya hae e mo destroya.
One of the good days, Ndabe sent internet, and then internet, I was just listening to music, and then in music like that, I came across this metalcore group, which is called Emotionless and White, and then metalcore is like a form of rock music. So Clan Mamele, because I'm really crazy about guitars, I just love guitars, and then Clan Mamele Kanjena. I'm like, okay, I like this guitar, I like how it goes. And then the search lyrics is a corner. I find that what they put in a song that was like 3 minutes long was how I felt all of my life. So Bona, they understood how it felt.
Uyazivalela Mpumi nakuma status wakho Mpumi fake ezo zinto ezo Mpumi what is happening uvela ku into bungu bishop so yi satanism lokho hayi mama I'm not satanism ndiyi god so ndimbona nje ukuthi manje ezo zinto ezo akaphathi kakuhle yabo and ma compare I life le bekayiphila Christian nale ayiphila athi no I'm god ngubani othe umfana ngeke anxibe i-eyebrow into ezinjalo I'm confused no ento zitsho any image ngawe so you don't do that Mpumi kwenzakalani ndimbona ukuthi akekho right.
I felt like because I felt like when we were created or when we were made, bakhona abantu abadalelwe uvuya ukonwaba elifini to just have fun and be happy, and then you got people that were always sad, that were made to be sad and were made to be really sad, to be really sad. And I thought that I was one of those people. Like happiness wasn't my thing, wasn't my portion at all. So whatever I do, I'm never going to be happy.
And then we took Mpumi in September. Some doctor, some tell the whole situation. Tata, one my sessions two tries. What I never right, one school. But he was not okay because we were Buya school in what Ezela. Apparently.
That's where I saw life has to take, I have to change my own life because I feel like I'm the master of my own fate. I choose my own fate. And I come to also, can't tell you also, the future be I come to the future, so I'm the one who's supposed to take it upon myself that I change. Like how I'm going on and how I'm going about is not really healthy.
We screen some, Dimbona all right. And then look to my be something did you kana wena yabona be say I mama I'm okay right but for now okay abathi anti Mpumi ihamba esikolweni into zenza ngapha kwegate angisazazi.
If I were to create myself, I'd improve or modify a lot of things. So but because I know power I can only change what I have internally, which is my thoughts. I have to change. That's the biggest struggle. Because with me, I'm facing an attacker from outside. It's something that's inside. It's all inside me. As much as I know that it's in my mind, but it still hits me deep, so I'm still trying to change that. So, like I said, I don't like how I look like. Okay, maybe not now as much as then. Then I used to like absolutely hate myself. But now I'm coming to terms with loving myself and liking myself for who I am and what I am. So I've joined a modeling agency and I'm trying e-commercial modeling, and I'm just trying to tackle life in a better way, and I'm trying to work hard at making it worth living. And academically, I've improved so much after my father's passing. So I needed my father's passing, or I needed his death to actually wake up and be like, you have to live life to the fullest. Even though there's a couple of constraints in your life, but just that's worth living. So I'm taking life in a much different way. Yeah. So now that I'm 19, still a teenager, I've lived with this and these thoughts and this self-hate for all this time. So it's basically, being 19 years young, it's basically all of my life. It's a constant battle, but in Shoba, if I'm positive at tackling it, it's gonna go away. I'm gonna be fine at the end of the day.
So ngathi nje Mpumi bengazithembi. So Mpumi man uzithande ube nguwe ungafuni ufana noAyanda. Ungafuni ukusiza as uAyanda. Iba njengoMpumi nje ube right. And you must love yourself before umuntu omnyoza ukuthanda uzoxela ukuthi Mpumi right today wenze kanjani. Wena into efuna ukuthi uyenza ufreely yenze.
So I still wanna recreate this world in my head again, where I just live with these personalities. So I don't think it's a bad thing. I think I'm gonna use it in a healthy way, though. Yeah, but right for them.
Let's learn from one another. Let's go.
Mpumi, Mama, thank you for amogela ko ntlong ya hao le gore share la story sa hao haholo Mpumi, which I believe gore se ile bula batho ba bangata mahlo to be able to realize gore taba tsa di low self-esteem ha se issue le gore hangata e shebile banana fela. Everyone can go through that. And also le taba ya gore kaofela ha rona re diverse, re na le di personalities tse leng gore ha di tshwane haholo ko aging ya lona. I mean, I believe gore in many generations, but more so go generation ya lona, the trend is to want to fit in, whereas actually you must want to add in, not to fit in. Why? Because u different, how tshwane le batho ba bang, o tlile ka package ya di talent tsa hao ka di skills tsa hao tsela e o nahanang mohopolo wa hao o le one. So ke lakatsa gore there can be a trend mo eleng gore we celebrate each other's diversity and re kgone go amohelana. But like you said, le mme achile before, go ikamohela le go ithata, it really is the first step, because the moment you've got that covered, you've got power. Everybody can taste it. So le how interact le batho, there's no need for you to justify yourself already, because of solid in who you are. It will be easy for people to allow you into their space. But because luena okare le bona how atamela okare like ke eng ka wena type of thing, so e thoma ka wena. So mama go butse potso, as motswadi o eleng gore o realize itse gore ha ona le bana ha batswadi bana le di personalities tse different ne, o ka rata go reng go batswadi ba eleng gore bana le bana ba eleng gore ha batswadi bana le di personalities tse different?
I like to say go batswadi ba bang go very very important go amogela ngwana the way a le ka teng, ska mo jaja, and don't compare ngwana le bana ba bang le di siblings le bana ba bang go ngwana semamang o jwang. Mustn't do that, because you must just encourage
Absolutely. All right. Mpumi, how is Chabako spilling Honajo? What do you see?
Like I've changed a lot, so there's so much improvement. So I see potential now. Like honestly, I know it's cliche, but now what I see, I actually like what I see basically.
So king is saying gore o tlhoka gore o se dumele honaje ka wena, so that you can be completely in love with yourself.
I feel like into ba funa accepted the way ngakhona. Usihlalise phansi ube nengxoko with yourself and then just tell yourself that you are who you are and those will change. If you change, you're gonna change for the better. But this is who you are, and if you good deletion now, okay, eyes will change because that's who you are.
Okay, so you need to believe that you're enough.
Yeah, you're enough basically, and you're worth it.
So what could challenge that belief? Because I need you to be aware of that. Because anything that could challenge that belief, so which means now also
In doing a challenge, I don't believe is if you take your opinions about to head, then that's gonna mess everything up. So just focus on yourself, and then it was about right.
Absolutely. So another question: what will be your big why, so that you beat this thing once and for all? So this thing ya go se ithate, ya go se itshepe, if gona je o nka qeto ya gore wait again from hosane, this ha isa tlo ba my potion, o tlamile o etse jwang?
Feeling enough, you're worth it at the end of the day. You can also change, like I've been saying. You're only unique. There's only one you in the whole entire world. So that means that you can't land special. So I feel like in nonsense, man, because I sense it's just to bring you down for nothing. At the end of the day, when the potential and you're you, that's like the biggest thing. We're unique. With different tobacco, I feel like that's what adds flavor to your life, basically.
Yeah. Absolutely. So at the end of the day, Gidi believes how. So Sheba, no, before no believer or you're not enough, and it was your reality, and you believed it, and you believe or actually hang on. Enough. Do you see then reality also what happens? It changes. So in the beliefs how, the tumelo how, eba reality how, and into wicked neti how has him neti kaufela. Haikaba di tumelo so auditoring, diaho pahamisa, di keep, imba haikaba diaho pushamisa, ho banning otlameho di keeper, sabobedi, sheba mabaga awa sebedisa, Wongatabarona he kimudinya, kimosesani, kimuhutwani, kimutelle, mabaga ao wa sebedisitseng gore a go theose sebedisa ona mabaka ao hape go phahamisa ha o le mosesane ke eng se o ka se etsang ka bosesane ba hao ha le mofu gore ka go fela ona mabaka ao wena no believer gore a tlame go isa fase a sebedise gore a o kgone go ya godimo because ke mo ileng gore o ile fumana power ya hao ntlha engwe ya boraro fumana tulo ka batho ka sebaka mo ileng gore o tlo feela gore ba go understand and you fit in and se seng sa bone work on your occupational intelligence ha e ka ba gona le baka mo o feelang o ka re wa fokola teng sebeletsa go tsona ska a tshilo gore gona je yena sa etsa modeling ke out of his comfort zone gore a gone go ipona a le mo a batlang go ya teng at the end of the day babuhi you are not for everyone mara wa gona hala gore o integrate at the end of the day hape go gore wena o gone go respond to the challenges se le gore o kopana le tsona bophelong ba hao Mpumi ke a go leboga haholo mama thank you so much. Mpumi o ithutile gore ke ka go ikamogela le go lwantsha dintho tse go hlopang go tswa out of your comfort zone gore o tsebe go ithuta and hape le gore your place of conflict ke mo o tlameyang go hola teng but not losing yourself mona ke each one teach one nna ke nna Pula wa Hamatsahong go fihlela re kopana hape bekeng e latelang dula leseding.
Everything was okay. I started socializing, I started talking to people, and then so it wasn't easy. It was not easy, or it was one of the hardest things I had to do because attaining that skill, it takes a lot. It takes a lot. Me feeling sad basically, and me feeling like I hated myself. It paused a while. Like you know that you don't like yourself, but it's not like a constant thing. I don't every day about this is what's going on.